Contractors and your Google business profile, this is a video for you. If you want more calls and more sales, then optimizing your Google business profile is the best avenue for you. And we've dealt with this before, but I just want to show you some things that we have to make sure that you're doing to capitalize on search and on traffic. I'm in Google and I've clicked the 9 dots here. And when you click these 9 dots, you can see your business profile manager. This is what you click on. When you click on it, you get to right here. Okay. So I'm going to work backwards to the front, but the most important thing you can be doing is getting reviews from your customers and then responding to them. So Google promotes that. They have a link right here. So if you just click ask for reviews and copy this link, okay? Or you can right click and save this QR code and you can put it on the back of your phone. You can put it on your trucks. You can put it on your website, like wherever you want. And then once people have this code, I'm going to copy it. Click here. Sorry, something's in my way. I'm going to come to a new tab and I'm going to paste it in there and I'm going to click, and without me touching anything, you see what happens? It goes right to a review. So the client just comes in, selects 5 stars, and then fills it out from there. So that's really powerful, and that's one of the best things you can do because people buy based on ratings and reviews. I know I do. I go to Amazon, I look at the top reviews, I look at the bottom reviews, and somewhere in the middle is where the truth lies. So you want to make sure that you're asking for reviews at every point in the game, especially when they say, man, I love your work. You did such a great job. That's when you say, hey, would you mind scanning this and giving us a 5-star Google review? It helps us, but it also helps the next buyer in the market looking for services. So this is really important. If you have a booking calendar, for example, that you want to set up bookings, right? Like we have our calendar booked set up here. You can do that so people can book direct. Services. This is pretty cool. So all of your services you can list inside here, and then you can edit them and you fill out as much information as you possibly can. And everything that you fill out here, Google kind of keeps in their memory, if you will, or index, so that should someone be looking in your area around your proximity of your business, there's a good chance they're going to suggest you. Products, editing products. Here's a tip for you too. When you add new products in, it's not going to give you the ability to put 1,500 words of text in. But if you add it and then get out of there and then come back to it, you will be able to add it. So what's going on now? There it is there. So these are all products. Every one of my services is a product. If you are a contractor and you do home renovations, so you do bathroom renovations is a product, kitchen renovations is a product, garage, basement, anything like that is a product. So when I click on the product, you'll notice I have an image, a title, a category. I didn't put a price in, and then I'm using 750 words of 1,000 characters actually. And if you go down here, you can just scroll and you can see what I have in here. Okay. And then of course I link it to my asset. So when you add a product, sometimes it won't give you the ability to add that 750 words or 1,000 words. But if you add it and then come back and reopen it, you'll see that there's a box there that you can actually enter it. Okay. So that's important. You'll see products, updates, and you see your products down here. So when you build out your Google business profile, you end up taking up a lot of room on on your search page. I won't call it a knowledge panel. I guess this is the knowledge panel, but the more information, the better. So any of my posts, so one of my last posts was March 6th and February 28th. And these are posts that we create. I'm going to tell you about that right now. So products, we'll look at performance in a bit. Posts. So this is where you can easily come in, add a post. You can describe it up to 1,500 words. The more, the merrier. So if you're doing a plumbing, if you're doing septic and it's a septic repair, then it would be septic repair in North Bay, in Bonfield, in Calendar. And you're going to tell a little bit of story behind that. What was the problem? How you guys fixed it? And then hopefully you'll have an image or two or a video under a minute where you can actually upload it. Okay. You can also do offers or events. So if you have a special offer for the month of April where you want to give 15% off any plumbing need, this is where you would do it. Start time, start date, end time, all of that's done right here. This is really important, okay? Google will prioritize people who put some time and love into this. Next is photos. This is where you can upload team photos, all your photos. This is where it should go. Anything to do with you and the business that you say you do, in the area you say you do it in, this is where you want to have it, okay? So you've got your phone, go ahead and easily upload them to your profile, which is right here. This is where you can read reviews. So anytime you get a review, you should go ahead and respond to it. I would try to respond to it with a little bit of information about what you did, right? That is probably the best thing. So here I said, thank you so much. It's a pleasure building the website for Martin Services. Brody, Keith, and the team deserve a site that matches the quality of work they deliver across North Bay and surrounding area. So I'm getting my keyword in there, website. I'm getting the area that we did it within, that sort of thing. So this is really important to make sure that you're doing this. Okay, let's close that. And then lastly, or second lastly, is the actual profile. And this is where I see a lot of people mess up. You are allowed 10 categories for your business. You have your primary category, and then you can add other categories. So let's say you're a plumber. The plumber is the primary category. But what about, there's other services that you can add inside of here. So if I click this pencil and I come down here and I said add another category, and it was like, I'm looking for a category of AI, but there's no category right now of that. I'm going to say technology. No, nothing there. So I'm going to keep trying until I find the categories that are relevant for my business. And I want to make sure if I have 10 of them, I want to make sure I use all 10 of them, okay? While you keep your primary, okay? Oops, cancel. So that's a very important. Your description, you're allowed, I think, 750 characters, use as much as you can. Your opening date, your phone number. If you use WhatsApp, your website, and then I've got a UTM here, which is just a tagging system, how to tag a lead or a link click in Google Analytics so I can see where the traffic is coming from. Short name, location, my address. So I filled all this out the best of my ability, special hours, any sort of is accessible via wheelchair, that sort of stuff. This is really important, okay? Make sure you fill it out all the way. And then I think finally is just performance. You can come in here and you can kind of review what's happening. So overall, November 25th till now, 286 business profile interactions. An interaction is when people call, message, make bookings, ask for directions, or more from your business profile on Google. That's cool. Calls, so 4 calls came from that. Chat clicks, 0 chat clicks. I don't think they have chat there anymore. Bookings, no bookings. Directions, 225 direction requests made from your Google business profile. Website clicks, 57. So 57 clicks to my website from my Google business profile. For a small business in North Bay, that's pretty awesome, okay? So that's how you would optimize this. And then every week, I would do 1 or 2 posts, maybe on a Tuesday, maybe on a Thursday. You can come in and you can do a post here. And again, the post is going to help. It's going to show up when people search right here, which is really cool. And they can click on this post. Let's say I click on this one, and it gives them the full post, the image, and this is where you build in the full post text. Okay? So if any of this is overwhelming, I get it. I've got a link down below on this video that will give you a 15-page kind of slide deck on how to do this. And ultimately, if you don't want to do this, we offer a done-for-you service at PM Consulting, and we're in North Bay. My email is paul@pmconsulting.ca, and my number is 705-491-2627. Okay, thank you.